Hello everybody, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. How are you? I hope your Tuesday's going well so far. I've got to tell you, it is absolutely miserable outside. Miserable. Yesterday, this time, we were all here, all decked out, ready for the summer. I was in my Hawaiian shirt, did a nice little Insta story out there in the sunshine, windows down, shades on, marvellous, thinking oh, summer's finally arrived. Today, I've never seen anything like it. It's the 9th of July. It feels like the 9th of November. But on a brighter note, we've got loads of fun for you here in the studios today. Two fantastic shows. It's all about the launches. We're having a launch party later on, so if you have missed out on any of the recent launches that we brought you, then we will be bringing all of those to you later. We're also discussing having potentially a bit of an impromptu Essentials Corner later on for you as well. You know, because we've got to use the Christmas set, haven't we? So, and I feel like it's been a while since we've had Debbie on having a bit of a chit-chat in Essentials Corner, so that's coming up later. And in this show, loads of brand new launches for you. We've got a showstopper where you can get all of them, but we've got brand new papers, we've got brand new cardstock, we've got brand new crafty stash when it comes to things like your envelopes and your cards, we've got brand new ribbon, we've got brand new charms. So it is a brilliant way for you to get ready as far as Christmas is concerned with lots of different smaller bundles, and if you love it all, there is a showstopper option available for you too. Just before I say hello to the lovely lady who is with me for the course of the day today, I must just mention that of course over on the website, lots to have a look at, as well as our Sort and Store event, or it could be called Store and Sort. Storage and sortage, it's something like that. It's all about your storage anyway, with up to 50% off selected items, and that runs until the end of the month. I think that's all of the business taken care of. I think that is it. Good news. So let's say hello to the lovely lady who is with me for the next couple of hours, and indeed later on as well. We're friends again now after yesterday's hostilities. Ended in a tie again, didn't it, Craft Wars? But it's the lovely Debbie Fisher. How are you?
Morning, Ben. Yeah, really good. I mean, as good as it can be when it's pouring with rain.
No.
It's cold. I mean, you're right. It's summer. Where is the summer?
Where is the summer?
Absolutely. But do you know what? I think it's because it's Christmas.
Yeah, okay.
You know, so that weather is, you know, Christmas weather, isn't it? So
yeah.
We're doing the full hog, aren't we? Whole hog.
The full hog.
Full hog.
It's what we're doing. We've got the weather outside to make us feel all Christmassy inside, so that's what it is. I don't know why that's tickled me. Must just mention as well, we have got Jan on the socials today, so if you want to say hello at any point, please do chat along to us as well, because we will be giving away 2 of Debbie's makes over the course of this show, and all you have to do is comment. And from some of the goodies that I can see to your left-hand side, we're going to be focusing a lot on the brand new paper pads we've got, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. I love the fact that we've got lots of good paper pads, cardstock, ribbons, embellishments. This is a really good set because it's going to go through not just your Christmas, but all the way through other things as well. The paper pads are Christmas, but look at what some of our design team have made. Beautiful makes that you can be doing in your greens, if you love your greens. In fact, most of my samples are all in the green paper pad. I've got a feeling maybe our design team liked the green paper pad, but it's beautiful. I mean, that looks like spot foiling on there, but it's not. It's just like this gold in it.
Oh, wow,
it just looks amazing. And this card, I think I'm going to have to make this. How beautiful is that? Look at that.
That's really cool.
I've never seen a card like that before. It's got another sort of tent fold in it.
Oh,
to
yeah.
make that front.
It's like a tent fold triptych.
Yeah. Oh, I like that name, Ben. I don't know if that's what it's called. Sandy Brooks, of course, she comes up with amazing ideas. But I love that style. That would be a good craft along, wouldn't it? I think maybe that might have to be my next, well, not my next craft along, because I've already done that, and that comes on tomorrow night. But this is, there's only one with the blue, and it's only a little one, but it has got, oh no, I think that's green as well. So I have no samples with the blue paper pad.
Never mind.
But don't worry, Ben will be showing that. And then you love this sample as well.
I really love that, yeah.
It's gorgeous, yeah, and I would have thought quite easy to make, but it's just a case of mounting and valley folding your makes. But it's the ribbon, the tails of the ribbon.
Yeah.
How cool is that? What about making your Christmas crackers.
Nice.
Look how fabulous that is, decorating your box. And one more little bag that we've got there as well. So loads of different things that you could be doing with these paper pads, which are amazing. And then some of these samples we haven't shown you. On this one, look at this cute little embellishment on there. That, believe me, when you see what Ben's going to show you, you need these in your life. The little embellishments are absolutely incredible.
They are.
Them.
The embellishments are really charming. They're charming.
You're an old charmer.
You're an old charmer. You. Hi to Kathy, who's joined us from Washburn, Illinois. What's the weather doing where everyone is? Please can you cheer me up and tell me that you've got sunshine. Thea says, hoi hoi! The sun is shining and it's 28 degrees. That's in the Netherlands, isn't it, Thea? 28 degrees. Wowzers. Janice says, hello everyone. I'm so excited and you just can't hide it. You're about to lose control and I think I like it. Pebble St. Leonard's says, good morning all. Good morning. Mary Beth Dawes says, good morning from Minnesota. Lois is in from Ohio. And hello to Angela, who says, yep, it's wet and grey out there, but that means a good excuse to watch Crafters TV. Yes, there is a silver lining there, isn't there? And Margaret Burt says, good morning. Margaret Birch, rather, says, good morning. I've ordered some of the goodies. What did you order? Who's ordering what? Let me take you through and show you what you can order. We are going to break it down and show you everything that you can order individually. So, the paper pads, which Debbie was showing you some samples with just a few moments ago, are called Winter Forest and Winter Berries. You get both of these in the, there's a typo on screen. It's Winter Forest, not Frost. Oh, is it? It's definitely Winter Forest on my paper pad. So this is, anyway, it doesn't matter, I'm not showing you that. This, producer Johnny's in the gallery, big pops in there, he's going, Winter Frost. No, it's Winter Forest. Winter Frost. No, it's Winter Forest. I think it's Winter Frost. It's Winter Forest. Anyway, this is the Winter Berries, and how gorgeous is this? A lot of the samples that you saw, in fact, all of them that you saw just a few moments ago with Debbie made with this beautiful paper pad. It's gorgeous again because you've got so much within it, all of your sort of festive foliage in here. You've got snowflakes, you've got your pine cones, you've got mistletoe in there, you've got your berries and baubles and ornaments, candy canes. I really feel like it's one of those sort of paper pads that you can use time and time again, and also one of those paper pads which will sort of nestle quite nicely like a Christmas stocking alongside other Christmas collections that you might already have. It's a really great paper pad to sort of have on its own, but then a great paper pad that you can use alongside other collections. And as I've started doing recently as well, I'll give you a full flick of the reverse as well, because I think it's good to see. I love that. The sort of candy cane diagonal stripes that you've got going through, and of course that is the background of the front piece. So if you want to do more again on the backgrounds, if you want to cut into them, stamp into them, you know, add some of your glitters onto them, whatever you want to do, stencil onto them, you've got the ability to be able to do that because you've got more of a sort of a clearer canvas on the reverse side of these paper pads. So that's the first one, 36 double-sided sheets, and of course you've got your 180 GSM on that. The next is the Winter Forest, and whilst the sort of colours in the winter berries are sort of more of your greens and your reds, maybe sort of more traditional colours, as you can see in your Winter Forest, I can see why they called it Winter Frost and Forest. You've got these beautiful sort of blues and whites, very sort of frozen sort of theme, if you like, really. Producer Johnny, very sort of Narnia, if you like, a bit more of a sort of a contemporary design. So it's really nice. Look at the little jingly bells there as well. It's really nice that you've got your sort of, I think, vintage Christmas in your Winter Berries, and then something a little bit more contemporary within this set. But again, it's beautiful sort of Christmas landscapes, all the snow coming down, lots of opportunity again to be able to cut into these and create 4 separate 6x6 backgrounds if you want to create those smaller cards. Really, really beautiful. And just to show you again, the reverse, lots of opportunity to be cutting into these and creating beautiful mats and layers and sort of backgrounds and inserts for your projects with these two. How gorgeous is that scene, by the way? That is stunning. Again, if you're wanting to create your own sort of memory albums this year for Christmas, 12x12 scrapbook pages, there's lots and lots of beautiful scenes in here that you can, oh, look at that with the mistletoe. It's the mistletoe collection, Craig. No, it's the holly and the ivy. It's a collection that you're going to have a lot of fun with. Again, look at that. beautiful Christmas scene. You get both of these in this smaller bundle for just £23.20 if you're Platinum, or $31.20 if you're shopping in the US and you're a Platinum member. So you can go for those on their own. Next up, we have got your envelopes and card for you. Three-piece collection. What's so great about this is that, again, we kind of cover off like all different styles of Christmas. So in each set, you've got 100 pieces. So you're going to get 25 card blanks in your craft card to go with the 25 craft card envelopes. You've got 25 envelopes in the cream, and then 25 of your cardstock in the cream as well. So a really good stash builder. And again, it's nice, isn't it, that we do these card blanks? I know a lot of people prefer to make their card blanks from scratch. However, how nice just to have a stash there, particularly if you are doing, a lot of Christmas cards this year. It's nice just to have the cards that you can grab and then get working with straight away. Once again, in the red and the green, your sort of traditional Christmas colours, you'll get 25 red envelopes, 25 of your card blanks in the red, 25 of your card blanks in the green, and then 25 of your envelopes in the green. And then a bit of a curveball, but if you're thinking of doing like slightly different Christmas, or indeed these will be perfect for all year round as well. You get 25 of each once again there, so 25 of each of the card blanks and 25 of each of your envelopes, making up the 100 in each set. So that is £35.20 or $47.20 for that full collection on its own. Next up, do you know what? If I just show you the boards. These are in A5 size, but just to show you the different designs that you're going to get. You are going to get, in essence, 300 pieces of cardstock. So this is your mirror card. So you're going to get 50 sheets of the gold, 50 sheets of the silver. I just think, Debbie, if you're shopping for Christmas or not, this is just an absolute must for any crafter, isn't it? You're going to use a lot of this now doing your Christmas cards.
Yeah, it's an absolute must-have. I was using it this morning, and Liam come in and he said to me, "This is now my go-to cardstock."
Did he?
So he's using it all the time. It's the one thing that he cannot live without. And I think having the matte mirror, the shiny mirror, and your glitter cardstock in the gold and silver is just incredible value. Like you say, 300 pieces.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Just to show, and I will show you as well. So you've got the silver and the gold in each of the sets. So you've got your mirror, matte mirror, and then also our amazing glitter card as well, non-shed glitter card, but still with all of the sparkle. And we've just cut those down smaller onto the boards for you so that you can see, but those are all A5 in size. So 50 sheets and 50 sheets, 50 sheets, 50 sheets, 50 sheets and 50 sheets, so 300 sheets of your cardstock for just $35.20 or $47.20. So again, you can kind of understand why a lot of people will be jumping in and grabbing these. Take your pick. We'll show you the showstopper price in just a second, but I just think the paper pads are going to fly. I think the cardstock is going to absolutely fly. The charms are flying as well, because we've got a deal on our chunky ribbon and the charms. Now, I'll show you the charms in just a second. The ribbon, so very different, I think, to anything that we have done before. You're going to get 4 different designs in the 2 packs, if you like. So you've kind of got contemporary and sort of vintage Christmas. I'm really drawn to the sort of striped ribbon. It's gorgeous, isn't it?
I love striped ribbon, and I love chunky ribbon, because not only, if you really wanted to, you could use this to wrap around your chairs on your dining table. You can tie them around your napkins. You can make little napkin rings. You can use this for so many things, but great if you want to really have a spectacular present and have that completely wrapped around. It just looks amazing. I'm going to show this wrap round a box a bit later, and it's just incredible ribbon to have. And the other thing with it, because it's such good quality ribbon, you can actually cut it. So like the striped one, if you want to cut that in half, you've got smaller pieces of ribbon that you can use as well. And what I love about it is you do get like little threads that come away. It looks then vintage. So it's great ribbon to have, and it's the first time we've done ribbon like this. And I love the pinks and blues, Ben, because really if you think about sort of babies, children that you're wrapping presents for, giving gifts to, it's going to be amazing. You
get 4 meters of each within the set. And you mentioned crackers earlier on as well. Cute for tying your crackers with, wouldn't they?
Oh, amazing. Yeah, absolutely amazing.
And then also within this bundle, so you get all of your chunky ribbon, you then get all of your charms as well. There are 25 charms within the pack, and you get 2 of each of the charms. Very, very busy for these, I'm just being told. People multi-ordering them. I love the fact that we've kind of covered off lots of different Christmassy things in here. So you've got Christmas trees in different kind of designs and colours. You've got Christmas wreaths in here, you've got candy canes, you've got the reindeer, you've got Father Christmas, different sort of style snowflakes in here as well. Love that with the little Noel. You've got presents, Christmas hats, little Christmas mittens, there's Christmas bells. Again, how cute is this? And like uber usable, right? You can use these in so many different ways.
I love these, and my first thought when I got mine is I'm going to use mine on my wine glasses.
Oh, I love that idea.
I've got some little wine.
Johnny goes, of course you are.
I've got some wire at home for our flower forming foams when we was doing those, and I'm going to make little wire threads to go round and put them on wine glasses, because I just think they're going to look amazing on the Christmas table. So yeah, I love these. Again, cracker embellishments for your dining table, but for all your embellishments, just put in that additional little extra that you've got on. I've never seen charms like this where you've got so many different designs. I would be absolutely multi-buying these charms.
Yeah, people are multi-buying them. And like you say, to be fair, we've done well to have 25 different designs here. I think that's brilliant. Just see the little snowman there as well.
I just thought, if you're a jewellery maker as well, little necklaces, little earrings.
Little bracelets.
If you buy 2 packs, you've got earrings you can make.
Oh, I love that idea. Oh yeah, because you could just buy some like sort of standard, like plain earrings, I guess, couldn't you? And then just like hook these on.
Yeah.
Look at me, it sounds like I know what I talk about with earrings.
Well, I wish I had studs in now. I'd try that. That's a bit
live demo. Oh.
I'm going to do it.
She is going to.
I'm going to find one and see. I just want to see how heavy it is. Let's put this one on my gold earring.
Are you actually going to do it?
Yeah. Look at that. It won't go on there because it's not a thing. But look, if that was just a stud, it would go on. Or there we go.
That is such a cool idea.
It would literally just go on your little post. Look at that. Oh, I love that idea. Oh, my granddaughters are going to love that. I'm going to make them earrings as well.
There you go. And then once you've made the earrings, you can put them in the crackers as well as little cracker gifts. All of that you're going to get in that bundle. So it's the... oh, you put your earring back. I thought you were putting
my earring back in.
It's £36 or $43.20 for all of that. So all of your chunky ribbon, all of your embellishments in there too. But if you love it all, the best way to go is not to buy the individual bundles I've just shown you. No. Go for the showstopper, because you save money when you go for that showstopper. You can see the saving on your screen here. So everything I've just shown you is £120 or $160. It's your free shipping as well, don't forget. So it's a really, really good way, to stock up for this Christmas. But also, as we've said, think about some of those colours of ribbons that we've got. You'll be using year round. Your cardstock, that gold and silver cardstock, you'll be using that year round. The envelopes that you've got as well, you'll be using that year round. It's just a great way to build up your crafty stash. And particularly again, if this is your first Christmas as a crafter, you will not go wrong with a collection like this, because it just brings you so much at hopefully a very affordable price. And as we said, if you just want to pick and choose, you can. A few quick comments and we'll get into it. Jerry Johnson joins us from Southern Maryland. Kathy Myers says, beautiful paper pads. And Geraldine says, I like the reverse of the papers. Hi also to Kathy Myers in Missouri. And Dawn says, I've ordered the Winter Forest and the one called Snowflake Swaddles. I'm getting my Christmas cards creating together. Wendy Graham joins us saying hi to Debbie, Jan, CTV and all the crafters from a wet Northumberland. Good job, I have lots of crafty goodies at our caravan. And Rosalind says those little charms would, the little charms would make great draw pulls for an advent calendar.
Oh, yes. Perfect for that. Love that idea. Perfect.
Keep the comments coming. At the end of the show, we will give away 2 of Debbie's makes to 2 of you for a random comment. So let us know what you're shopping for. Let us know what you love the most in this big bundle, and we will read out your comments as we go. Where on earth do we start, though, Debbie?
So I thought, because it's gift-giving season, isn't it, when it's Christmas, we'd start with making a box. So I'm going to use my scoreboard, and I've took just a piece of cardstock, which I thought would go nice with the blue paper pad. And I've trimmed this one down. Now, I've trimmed this one down to 11-inch square, and I've done the box base 12. I've kept it 12 inches. So this one I'm going to score on my lid side. So if you've got a scoreboard, I think we've got them either on the show or on the website. You'll need a box making board. So whether it's your box making board from your Ultimate or whether it is your Scoremaster. And I'm going to go on my box lid side. So I'm butting it up against the left-hand side, and we're going to bring in our scoring tool, and we're going to score this at 3.5 inches. Now, with all boxes, you score score on the same line all the way round, just depending on what size box you want. So I'm just going to go round all 4 sides, 3.5 inches. Now on the box base, I didn't have another piece of blue cardstock, so I've already made that. But what I did, I always turn my board round and then I don't get confused because I'm so used to butting everything up against the left-hand side.
Yeah.
I turn it round because now I know where it says my box base is now on this side. And what I did, if I bring it in, I've done this one 12 inches square, and I've scored this one in though at 4 inches. And then I'll show you how to cut this out using the top piece. So once you've done that, you're literally going to turn over all those corners and just give that a good burnish. So on all sides, so that's our 2nd, 3rd, and then 4th. And then you're just going to take your scissors, and I always go round mine. I don't do opposite sides. So I'm just literally going to go up onto one side, so literally cutting off that line. So I'm just being really careful because the light sort of blur the line out, so it's hard to see. And then we're just going to take that corner off. I always do that because then it allows you a little bit more wiggle room. This piece here coming in allows you to go a bit. So, and that will depend on how you've cut your card. If you've cut your card really well and it is square, you won't have a problem at all anyway. So, but if you do, it just allows you that little bit more wiggle room. So we're just literally going to come in, take those corners in. Doesn't have to be perfect. They don't have to be the same size. It's not going to notice because it's inside your lid, so nobody sees that, unless you've got somebody that's really pernickety and wants to really check all your sides of your box. But I'm sure none of us have a friend like that.
Can you imagine?
Well, they wouldn't deserve your gift, would they?
No. No gift for you ever again.
And then last one, like so. And then I thought, rather than, so because the pages are like paperweights, so these are your sort of papers, and I thought they go nice with this one and nice with the blue as well. So what I've done is matte and layered each one under the blue, because this is going to be our box base and that's our box lid. When you're making a box base and a box lid that you want to show one part and the other, you always want to make sure that your inside measurements are exactly the same. So I know that when this is all folded up, it will fit together. So I'm just going to stick this last piece on. So it's just come round with, I'm just using my tape pen just to pop that piece onto there. And you'll have plenty of your 12 by 12 block colours in your paper pads. We've done plenty over the years, haven't we?
Yeah.
And then we're going to use so the biggest one is our box base, and then our lid will come over the top. So let's pop these pieces onto here. So this is going to be our middle section. You can see how nice these pages, our papers are starting to look. And we're just going to come round and place them onto all those sections. And I'm doing this before we put our box together.
Yes, always a good tip that, isn't it? Because if you try after you've constructed it, you end up potentially squishing your box, don't you?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, there's ways to do it where you can sort of tilt your box on the side, but it's much easier to burnish down.
Lots of chat about the charms. Karen says, putting the charms on wine glasses is a great idea. It dresses up the wine glasses and people won't get theirs mixed up with someone else's.
Yes.
Now I want them, says Karen. Well, get them. Put the details on the bottom of the screen for you there.
I mean, it's bad that was my first thought of what I wanted to do with them, really.
Well, not really. Yeah, your first two thoughts, jewellery and wine glasses. Yeah. What does that tell you about Debbie, eh? What does that tell you?
Says a lot.
Yeah.
Although, I have to say, I'm not a wine drinker.
No.
But I like drinking out of a wine glass.
What? Just what? What do you drink?
Any drink.
Oh.
So I put my Baileys in a wine glass. I put my gin in a wine glass.
Is there a specific glass for, like, I know you get like gin glasses. Is there a specific Bailey's glass?
Well, I have got one that's sort of a round bulb type. It's a circular, sort of short one. But
like a fish bowl?
So it's not enough. I like a big wine glass in mine because, one shot of Baileys is never enough, is it? So you have to have a big glass.
To stick a straw in the bottle, isn't it?
Exactly.
Drink responsibly, everybody.
For my birthday, my sister-in-law bought me and my brother, I should say, bought me a bottle of low-calorie Baileys.
Oh, where's the fun in that?
I know, but I thought it was a very thoughtful gift. So I'm always trying to be good.
But I think if you're going to be bad, then you may as well. There's no point trying to be good at the same time as being bad. You know what I mean?
Well, the worst thing about it, though, Ben, it's the same strength in alcohol, but it tastes like milkshake.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, which means you just end up drinking more because it's thinner as well.
Yeah, get on the proper stuff. Happy Tuesday, Jeffrey. He says, happy Tuesday, Ben and Debbie, and the greatest and fabulous CTV crew. We've got producer Johnny and Sam steering the good ship Craft today. And Margaret says, I've ordered both pads, the red and green card and the blue and pink, the charms to go with the mistletoe. I bought the showstopper that I ordered yesterday, so that is a good haul there, Margaret. She says, dull and wet here in Tewkesbury. And Jerry Johnson says, my 10 for 10 arrived yesterday and I will take some time to give them all a try. Creativity awaits. She also goes on to say, these papers, I am in trouble now.
Oh dear.
They're lovely papers, they are. Beautiful.
Right, so we're sticking this one together. Now, what you could do if you wanted to, because you have, 4 meters of ribbon, which is very, very good because it means that you can tie your entire box if you wanted to. But I'm going to just use a bow on the top of mine because you don't want to hide your beautiful papers either.
No, absolutely.
So, last one.
Rosalind says, don't feel bad, Debbie. I have a favourite wine glass also. It has a Halloween logo and I use it year round.
Oh, I love that.
It's good.
I think we've all got a favourite glass that we like drinking out of, haven't we?
It's good that it's got a Halloween logo because Halloween is coming.
Halloween is coming. Halloween is coming. Witches, bats and big black bats.
Woo!
Boo!
Oh, you missed it!
Oh no! Hang on, let's do it again. Get down, break it down. Woo! Boo! Boo! Hey! Thanks in the house.
He's always down there. He just waits for that song to come on, then he pops up. If you think he's just always lying down there waiting for the song.
Right, so you can see we've got our box, goes on perfectly. Look at that. How beautiful does that now look? Such an easy box to do, but now you've got your sort of 2-part box, literally one on top of the other, and then you've got that beautiful blue at the bottom. So that's a really nice size box. So what you could then do if you wanted to, you could use your ribbon because you've got plenty of it. You could take the whole ribbon out and tie a nice big bow at the top, but we're not going to do that because I don't want to waste too much of my ribbon. Now, to make your bow...
Just a quick question, just because I forget otherwise. Helen says, what size did you cut the box base, Helen?
The box base is 12 by 12. I left it as a 12 by 12, and I scored it at 4 inches on the box base side of my scoreboard. The top one was 11-inch square, and I scored it at 3.5 inches on the box lid side. And then that allows you that little bit at the bottom, which is a really nice sort of size box to put a gift into. Right, now, what I'm going to do, because the ribbon itself can be a bit tricky to tie unless you've got something to tie it with. So I'm going to bring in, I've got my own little handheld bow maker, but I thought lots of people don't have them. Some people use an afro comb. Do you remember the afro comb?
Yeah.
And so I thought, well, actually, a lot of people have got your Ultimate Pro, and you've got your little prongs here that you can put on the edges so you can actually tie. So I would say this is about 19, 20 inches. I've done my ribbon to make a nice size bow. And literally all you're going to do is have the right-hand side, you're going to put to this side, like so. Yes, that's right. And then the other one is going to come and you're going to put it underneath. But you want a little bit longer. Can you see here that this piece is a little bit longer? Because I want to tuck that underneath. So you're literally just going to tuck that underneath like so, and then pull them together.
Okay.
So, and then as you pull them together, just bring that out, pop that in, because it's quite thick ribbon. And then you just want to pull those 2 pieces.
Oh, excellent.
and then push that down a little bit more.
That's really cool.
And the tighter you pull it, the
Yeah.
more your sort of bow will come in. And then when you take that one out, you've got your beautiful ribbon.
It's good to see
Your
that,
bow
I knew
tied.
that it would, but it's good to see that the bow maker works with like thicker ribbon, because I've only ever seen sort of a lot thinner ribbon.
Thinner
used on
ribbon,
that
yeah,
before.
and it is trickier because the ribbon is higher than what your posts are, but
Yeah.
it does work. So, and you're just going to fiddle with that a little bit more, pull that down, making sure that we've got our ribbon tied. And then all I'm going to do with that is just trim my edges. So let's just do this one. So you can see just up here, just trim those pieces off. And in fact, we need to trim those pieces, and on the other side, just to make that the same size, like so. And then that gives us our gorgeous ribbon. Didn't want to trim that a little bit. There we go. So that's how you would make your bow using your bow maker. And you've got your full, what's the word, instruction booklet in there as well. Right, the other thing we've got now, your little gems come in here.
Yeah. Oh, in a little cute tub.
Yes, so you actually get a little tub with all your gems in here, which are amazing. I mean, it is literally packed to the top with all these gorgeous gems that you've seen. So just choose the ones that you want. And then what I've done, this beautiful blue one here. I mean, how many gems do you get?
50.
So you get how many of each?
25,
So,
just 2 of each.
So 2 of each. So
Yeah.
I was thinking you had to buy 2 to do your earrings, but you do matching ones. And I've only noticed it because
25
I thought,
brand new pairs of earrings.
I know. That's amazing.
One for every day leading up to Christmas.
Yes. Well, that would be Christmas every day leading up to Christmas. Oh, 20. Yes.
What?
Ignore me.
You could do an advent calendar with earrings. You could turn them all into earrings.
Yes. Oh, yes. Gifts for everybody. Gifts for your grandkids, gift for your children.
Yeah.
Love that. For your mum. Right, what I've done here, Ben, is I've cut. Now, let me just bring a piece of card so we can see it. I've cut myself a little strip of acetate. So you can see. Can you see that? Just that little tiny strip of acetate. You can just about see it. And then what I've done is just using a piece of red liner tape. You're going to put your red liner tape just up the middle.
Yeah.
And stick your gem onto the edge like that. And then what I did, if I bring these ones in, I actually put some little gems onto the acetate. So I've done some little gems on that one, and I've done some little beads on that one. Little heads up, these might be coming somewhere to us, I think, next week.
Okay.
Or the week after. So we've got plenty of gemage coming.
Oh, that's from there with the boop, boop,
yeah,
boopity boop.
touch of sparkle. Yeah.
Touch of Sparkle.
Touch of
Why did I
Sparkle.
think? I was about to say it's called Twinkle and Sparkle, but it's not.
Touch of Sparkle, it's called. So we've got these amazing gems and pearls that are coming. So once you've done that and just put them on there, they just create these little sort of warblers that you can put onto your makes, which I've actually stuck this down now, which what I was going to do was actually put it underneath, so you've got them onto here. But I think I could still get away with just lifting that a tiny bit. Yes, I can. So we can put them onto the side of our box like that. Just add something a little bit different. So all I'm going to do with that is we're going to put a little bit of red liner. In fact, I'm not going to faff around with red liner tape. Let's just use that piece. I'm going to actually just put some tape onto that. That's it, and that will stick it just underneath there, like so. So that's our first one, and I'm just going to put the other one next to it as well.
While you're sticking, Karen says, I also have a favourite wine glass. It has a pink flamingo on it.
Oh, I've got a normal glass with a flamingo on it, which I love. I just use for everyday sort of things. But
I nearly genuinely bought some pink flamingo swimming shorts for holiday at the weekend.
Look at that, how cool does that look? So you've got your little gems on the end and your little snowflakes just on there. Then we've got our bow, and I've just do you remember last year we had some the little colouring booklets? They were just in the back. And I thought, I've got all these sentiments in the back, so I'm just using one of those to put on with our bow on top of our box. And there we go, we've done our Christmas bow. So I'm just going to turn that round. I'm going to use my all-purpose, not all-purpose, my chunky glue, yes.
Yeah.
Because that's going to go into all the nooks and crannies, sticking in there. I've got it all on my fingers now. There we go. And then just pop that. I think actually I'm going to put that one on the front.
I have an insulated stemless one that says winter is coming and has a dire wolf on it, says Anne. Oh, Game of Thrones. It was a gift. Oh, I thought you meant it like a dire wolf, as in it was a wolf that's not so good.
There we go. Look at that front box. We've got our beautiful bow on there. We've got our little charms on there. We've got our beautiful papers. So just a really nice project to do and super easy as well.
Brilliant. Hi, Dawn has joined us, and Claire in Soggy, Shropshire. Lovely nail colour, Debbie, says Dawn. I met people from Mauritius on my cruise. How ironic.
Oh, how lovely. It's funny, isn't it? Because when we come back, do you remember Dreamies, Hayley and... Jimmy and Hayley. And Jimmy is Mauritian and his parents live in Mauritius.
I did not know that.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I was talking about my holiday and he went, oh my goodness, that's really uncanny because that's where I come from. That's his family live there. So, yeah, there you go. Small world, isn't it?
He's someone I need to message very soon. Hey, Jimmy, how are you? When are you next popping home to Mauritius?
Yeah,
I'll come
when
with
are you
you,
going
pal.
home to see the parents?
Yeah. Good morning, Sherlan Telsford, who says, good morning from San Antonio, Texas, to Debbie and Ben and everyone. Hi, y'all. It is great to be here with you. That's me saying that, by the way, not Shell. It's a great show. We've got loads of goodies. The Showstopper is the way to go if you want everything that we've shown you on the show. It's all here basically for you. So just to break it down really quickly, 2 paper pads. So you're going to get your winter forest and your winter berries. So 2 paper pads, 36 double-sided sheets in each of those pads. You're going to be getting your ribbon as well. So you get your ribbon in your pink and your blue. You get the stripe ribbon in there as well, 4 meters on each of those rolls, and you're also going to get it in the red and the green with the stripes as well. All of your charms, which Debbie's been working with, so you've got 50 of those included, and then across the front you can see all of your card blanks and envelopes. So you're going to get green, red, blue, pink, craft card and cream, and you're going to get 25 each of the envelopes and 25 each of the card blanks for the colours that you've got down there. Plus, across the front here, you can see all of the A5 cardstock that you're going to get. You get it in glitter, you get it in mirror, and you get it in your matte mirror as well, and you get it in gold and silver across the 3 different designs. 100 sheets across each of the bundles, giving you 300 sheets in total, and I think that is it, isn't it? That's everything. What a deal, though. £120 or $160. If you would like to go individually on bundles, you can. And if you want to stock up on bits and pieces, you can do. If you want those charms, by the way, they are flying. So get those now as a bit of a matter of urgency. And also keep the comments coming through. What you're shopping for. Anything you want to see, let us know, because the more you comment, the more chances you've got of winning a Debbie project at the end of the show. For now, though, get yourselves to the checkouts. Don't forget, over on the website, our sort and store event is there for you as well. We've got 50% off selected storage items, and we'll meet you back here in about 4 minutes' time.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to VC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White. You're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
I like to get up, chill, relax, get a cup of tea, then get myself sorted. And if I'm presenter, I'll write all my notes. If I'm illustrator, I'll get my prep out, have another look at it, make sure that everything is the way it needs to be for the show, do the show. Then what I'll do is I'll grab something to eat, then have another look at the sheets again, making sure the next show's all good to go. Then we do that show, tidy. I always like to make sure that the area is nice and tidy, either for myself the next day or whoever's in. Jump in the car, head home. I will quickly unpack what I need to unpack, and then I get on that sofa as quick as I can. As soon as we go live, I love that within our live shows, I always get the butterflies. As soon as we get that countdown in our ear that we're just going live, butterflies kick in, and within about 10-15 seconds, I'm going. Butterflies have gone, and we just enjoy the show. Early riser. Oh, shower in the morning. Tea. Oh, savoury breakfast. Masterclass. My mobile phone. Oh, anything with chicken. Currently, it is the weekend, Blinding Light, and it has been for about a couple of years, and I still love it. Apart from jumping in the car, chilling on the sofa, watching TV.
Welcome back. Come in. No, there's no gag. I just I ordered the charms, says Carol G, and I will make some bracelets for the grandchildren. I think that is a great idea.
That's a brilliant idea. Love that.
Because you can get, right, the details are up here. You can get the charms for $15.99. And like you said, right, so you get 50, so there's 25 pairs on there. So what you're thinking about here, making earrings, jewellery, charm bracelets for kids, for the grandkids. Love the idea of having these as, like, you know, decorations on your crackers. I think is a brilliant idea. Love Debbie's idea as well of having them on earrings too. I think that's such a lovely idea. Someone suggested earlier about having these as little pulls for a drawer if you're making advent calendars. I would be multi-ordering these because when you think of just a few of the suggestions that we've made, you know, Debbie's suggestion of having these on wine glasses, you know, if you're having Christmas parties, a great way not only to decorate up your wine glasses, but also for people to know which is their particular wine glass. That price, I can't believe that, for $15.99.
Yeah, and they're really good quality. I mean, where else can you buy charms like that that are so detailed? That Santa Claus is so detailed, it's amazing. The snowman, the stocking, look at the stocking. I mean, honestly, these are absolutely beautiful charms. You're going to love them.
It's 31 pence per charm, and you're going to get 2 of each. And just as you come in as well, look, if I just give it a little wiggle here, you can see that some of them have got that one there. Oh, that one there, that one there. It's got, like, little gems on them.
A certain charm place,
Yeah.
that, you know, you'd be paying £30 up for one of those little charms.
Absolutely. In the posh charm places. You've got Rudolph there, you've got candy canes, you've got that Christmas wreath. There's, like, another Christmas tree there. There's the stocking. Look at this one here as well. Look at that, how that catches the light. You've got those sort of, what do you call them?
That is gorgeous.
Little diamondy charm. I mean, not real diamonds, obviously. Diamond-esque. Diamond each. Real diamonds for $15.99. You've got your little Christmas you've got your Christmas mittens there. Love the Christmas hat.
And if you know anyone called Noel.
Noel. There's Father Christmas. You've got your little white reindeer there that time. Presents. Noel. There he is. Then you've got your snowman. Bells. Another little Christmas mitten. Different Christmas tree again. So loads of different Christmas trees. You've got your bigger snowflake there. Smaller stocking. Christmas
I love
tree.
that stocking.
Oh, that one's the one that you're looking at, was it? That one?
I love that. I just think it looks really expensive.
Yeah. Beautifully decorated Christmas tree there. Another little wreath. You've got your candy cane. Another reindeer. Oh, and then, oh, didn't even see that one down there. Look at that blue snowflake. I'll be having a blue Christmas.
That's the one I used, I think, on my box, isn't it?
Oh, was
yeah.
it?
Yeah, got that on my box. On the front here,
Ah,
this one.
yes, the blue and the white.
Yeah.
Incredible. It is a charming deal for just $15.99.
Oh, sorry, Ben. Did you make a joke? Did I miss it?
Might want to write some of these down, Debbie. Ready for when's your gag reel coming up?
Next Friday week. So not
A week on Friday.
a week. No, it's not. It's the week after
2 weeks
that.
Friday.
Yeah, so 2 weeks on Friday.
Friday.
I've got a joke which Ben thought was quite funny.
Right, 2 weeks on Friday Night Live. Debbie's hosting. She's going to do a little bit of stand-up at the start. One of the gags she's got is brilliant, and it's not even dinosaur related. No. It is brilliant. Oh, you weren't here, Johnny. You have to tell Johnny after the show.
I will.
It's so good, Johnny. It's so good. It's yeah.
He's picking me up. It's not that good, but
No,
it's
it
funny.
is. It's really good. It's really Johnny. Johnny just said, "Have you seen what we've had the last few weeks?" I think you'll find the comments will come flooding in saying just how hilarious I am. Go, 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 go. The embellishments are cute, says Geraldine. Beautiful gift box, says Lois. Pebbles has bought the Winter Forest and Holly and Ivy 12x12 paper pads, and the charms coming too. The snowman's adorable, says Anne. And Kathy says, my granddaughter will use the charms to make bracelets for her friends' Christmas presents. She's in the 5th grade. This is what we're talking about. Charms for all. Get them whilst you can, because they are absolutely flying. Out of everything, individually, they are flying, those. You're loving the paper pads, you're loving the cardstock, but the charms will disappear, so get them now whilst you can. If you love everything, there's the detail for your showstopper. Right, we have got just about 12 minutes or so before the top of the hour, so can we squeeze in a quick demo, Debbie?
Absolutely, yes. I wanted to show. Now, do you remember last week? No, it wasn't last week. It was the week before. So apologies, because they're probably all gone. But do you remember the circular boxes that we had in? So I know they've gone, but I actually thought these would make amazing sort of boxes to decorate. Now, I wanted to check that it worked the way I was doing it. So I've already done the bigger one, but I want to decorate the bigger one, but I want to show you how I did it. So basically, I just wanted to do the lid. So if you wanted to do a circle, it's quite difficult to do a circle or cut it out if you've not got the right template. So all I did is literally turn it upside down, just pick anywhere you want to go. I mean, if you want to be really frugal with your paper, you can go to the edge of your paper, and then all I'm going to do is just draw around it. Now, I think most people know that I am better with a craft knife than what I am scissors. So I know I can do this really quick with my craft knife. So when you're using a craft knife, make sure that you're going onto your glass mat because it's hard. The harder your surface is, the less pressure that you have to put down. And then all you're going to do is I'm coming in on the inside of that line. So just making sure, come all the way in. And I wouldn't be able to cut this in a straight line with a pair of scissors, or it would take me a while. I've got better with scissors, but still I'm better with a craft knife. So it's just a case, you can see I'm not really moving that so much. I'm just making sure that I'm turning my patek. So that gives me my circle straight away. So nice quick way. But you will still find that when you put it on, you'll feel it round the edges. Yeah. So what we're going to do, I'm actually going to bring in my Kalau all-purpose glue, because this dries like concrete. So it's a really good glue to use. So I'm literally just going to smother the top all the way around, like so. Don't need to put loads on, just enough, because if you put too much on, it'll squidge out the sides. Yeah. And then we're just going to place that over the top. Just wiggle it round until it covers. So once that's covered, you'll see just here looks a little bit missing, like so. And then I'm going to turn that over and just make sure that that's really gone into the top of that box. like so. See, just a bit's come out there, and you can see like just around the edges it's not exact, but that doesn't matter. And then what you're going to do once that's gone on, now ideally you really want to let that dry for a bit longer, because once that's dried that will go really hard. Get yourself a sanding block or a nail file or anything like that, and just go round the sides, because what that does, it not only distresses but it actually files off the paper round the side, so you're actually taking that off, and it'll actually it'll look like all your edges are just in the actual lid itself. So you just keep going all the way round. Once you've done all that, I'm going to bring in my bigger box now. So let's just bring this one in. And you can see, so once it's dry, you've got that perfect edge. You can't even feel anything around that edge. It has the perfect edge for your box. And then you've got that beautiful lid, which is amazing. Now, your box itself is still a little bit bland. So, and the reason I wanted the bigger one, because your ribbon now will fit all the way round the bottom of your box.
Oh, perfect.
So, yeah, which fits absolutely perfect round your bigger one.
Like it was meant to be.
Beautiful.
Perfect size.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's why I thought it would be good. So all we're going to do now, I'm going to just see if I've got, oh, it's a little bit bigger. Your 12mm would be more
red
perfect.
liner.
Red liner, yes. And all I'm going to do is just under that lid, we're going to take that around the edge.
I feel like this box needs to have some like Christmas cake or something inside it.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Love Christmas cake.
Perhaps, do you think if we give it to Sarah, she'll make us fudge?
What? Sarah, here's a box. Please fill it with fudge.
Absolutely.
We could try.
She likes making fudge, and that might give her a little incentive to make us some.
I love that idea. just send it to Sarah with a note saying, please fill me with fudge and return to Debbie and Ben. Thank you. Does make mean fudge, to be fair.
Absolutely, she does make good fudge. So just push in that. In fact, where's my little pokey tool? That'll be easier to take that off. There we go. So I'm just overlapping that so I know that's gone all the way round. And then we're just going to trim that piece. So you only need 2 pieces, and I would have sort of ideally used the thicker one, and we're going to go around the bottom as well. It's easier to put it onto the box than what it is the ribbon. And not easier to put it on, but easier to take the carrier sheet off the top, or the backing. So just doing that all the way around. You can see it doesn't take long. Again.
Whilst you're taping, we can say hi to Kathy, who says she's just ordered multiple packages of charms, and also the Age of Elegance charms as well.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
And Pebbles says, nice knife skills, Debbie, with a clappy emoji. Question, does the knife not score the glass mat?
No, the glass mat is exactly made for that, so it's really toughened glass. So yeah, it doesn't mark it at all. In fact, the glass mat is got little dots all over it, where people don't use something underneath their dotty tape pen. So it's got glue spots all over it.
Well, don't look at me. I was using my own glass mat over this side of the studio.
I don't know who was last in. Was it Craig?
Yeah, it was.
I think Craig, yeah, when I presented before, Craig, he's out there.
Craig.
Allowed him. Yeah.
What? Oh, he's out there. He is literally out there. He's just looked at him and gone, what? Nothing.
So, like you say, that fits absolutely perfect. So all we're going to do is literally go round under or go below, whichever way you want to do it, probably on the baseline. Just literally keep winding that all the way around.
I love the fact that that fits absolutely perfectly.
I know.
Round that box. So, I mean, if you managed to pick these up, were these on like were they on a cartload or a craft
They
fold?
were a ridiculous price.
Yeah, it was bonkers,
and don't
wasn't
you remember?
it?
I said I'm going to order these.
Yeah.
I managed to get some. Yes, they are just incredible, and that bigger one just fits perfect. Yeah, it is like it was totally made for it.
Yeah.
So, and then because we've got this bit here, so just going to make sure that's all gone down into the ribbon. So we've got that. I've then done myself a nice big bow out of the green one. So look at that beautiful green one. So you can either put that on the top, or I thought it would be nice to hide your markings on the back. So it's up to you where you want to place it. I think I might actually put it there because I think it looks lovely, but although I like it there as well. So actually, I think I might put it on top, and then I just cut myself out a Christmas from one of the dies. I've got a feeling this one was, let me see if I can remember what that's out of. I think it's out of Sarah's watercolour Christmas,
Okay.
I want to say. So I've just cut the Christmas, and it come with sort of little word stamps. But I'm pretty sure that might have come round there. But all I've done is cut that out of gold, cut that out of that nice gold cardstock. So you want to use that for all your die cutting. It cuts beautifully. And then we're just going to shadow that.
It's 2 inches wide as well, the ribbon. I was just, because I knew someone would ask. 2 inches wide.
It's so good.
And you get 2 meters of each.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. I think it's ribbon that you don't, until you've got it, you don't know why you need it.
Yeah, I know what
and
you
then
mean.
once you've got it, it's just
You think
lovely.
yeah,
ribbon
uses
to
for everything.
use. Yeah, absolutely. So all I'm going to do now is just pop some dots on the back of this one, just being really careful not to pull the Christmas apart.
Yeah, don't pull Christmas apart, whatever you do.
No, we don't want to pull Christmas apart,
No.
absolutely not. That's for Scrooge to do that.
Or the Grinch.
So we're going to pop our Christmas there, and let's just, in fact, I'm going to use some glue. We'll pop that, just making sure my seam is right at the front there. Put that across the back there, just to put right in the middle. And there we go. If I turn that round, you can see we've got our beautiful box, which fits lovely there. And then you've got our bow and our Christmas on top.
That is amazing, isn't it? How cool is that? As I say, if you picked up any of those boxes recently, you can then copy that demonstration. A really lovely way to be able to pop gifts in there, or as you said, maybe little Christmas cakes, fudge potentially. Stacks of fudge, says Lisa P. Yes, please. And Rebecca Dancer, see, I love this. This is why we chat and we kind of throw the ideas around. She says 2 packs of charms for me, ready for an earring advent calendar. Yes.
I love
that. So good. As we said, 50, and you get 2 of each, so you've got enough every day leading up to Christmas, which I think is brilliant. And Wendy Graham says, I love the paper pads and I love those charms as well. Plenty of you commenting on the show. Keep the comments coming through, because remember, in just under an hour's time now, we will be picking 2 people at random to win one of Debbie's makes from the show. All you need to do is say hello, maybe ask us a question, let us know what you've shopped for. Let us know what your favourite component is of all of the brand new launches too. And we had a few people jumping in yesterday saying, I don't normally comment, I'm a bit of a lurker. If you are a lurker, and pop up and say hello for the first time, and it could be you that wins one of Debbie's cards. Dawn says, I've got the charms too, and the storage caddy to put my Christmas stuff in, and stamps for watercolouring. My Christmas gifts are going to be one of my floral watercolour paintings. Lovely idea, and as Dawn's just pointed out too, to remind you, of course, that on the website we have got our sort and store and sort, storage and sortage. There is an actual name, store and sort, sort and store. Sort and store. There you go. Just keep saying it's all storage basically, and you've got 50% off. I can imagine the manager's going, we come up with these snappy titles and he never says them properly. What is it? Sort and store. Sort and store. 50% off selected storage items on the website, and that runs through until the end of the month. Also there right now too, and it's still ongoing. Obviously, I don't think there'll be as many deals as there were, but the 10 for 10 on dies, that's still there as well. And I know a lot of people have mentioned today that they have already received their orders of the 10 for 10. So lots to get excited about, and lots more to bring you in the second hour of the show as we continue with our Christmas launches. Hello, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us. It's Tuesday, just gone 1 o'clock here in the UK. It is absolutely miserable. I've got to tell you, miserable up here weather-wise. So stay indoors with us. We're bringing the sunshine, a bit of Christmas sunshine for you today. If it's miserable where you are, you know what you need to do. Stay with us here at Crafters TV. We've got another hour coming up for you here with loads of brand new launches, which I'll take you through very quickly at the top of this show. And then tonight we're back as well for launch party. So it's a great way to kind of just recap on any launches that you've missed recently. Tonight on the show, those 3D flower folders with the dies. We've got the Magical Day showstopper on the show, which I know proved popular. Myths and Legends, and lots more besides. So do make sure you join us for that. We are thinking about having an Essentials Corner tonight too. So if there's any questions you want to ask, anything you need help with, anything you genuinely just sort of want to ask me and Debbie, we'll be doing that a little bit later on tonight. And talking to Debbie, she is here, my crafty partner in crime, all this week, and we're having a great time. Some brilliant new launches, Debbie.
Oh, some amazing launches. Yeah, we had a great one yesterday with the Holly and the Ivy, and actually in the demo next I'm going to be using that amazing, I know you loved it, that word stamp, which is your Merry Christmas, which is just beautiful. But yeah, lovely collection. And then today you've got that embellishment collection, Ben, which has got so many parts in there, not just for Christmas but for all year round crafting as well, and I just love them. I know the charms are going really quickly, so I do want to give you a heads up on those because people are absolutely loving them. So
yeah, and I think that is, again, well, A, the value for money is amazing, but B, we've been kind of sort of throwing around ideas, and Debbie's thrown some ideas around, I've thrown a few, you've thrown a few, now people are like, oh my goodness, yeah, wine glasses, like charms for advent calendars, drawer pulls, like jewellery. There's so many different things you can do. Hi to Brenda, who's joined us. Hello, charming Ben. You.
Lord Charming.
Eh?
You'll be Lord Charming now.
Lord Charming.
Yes.
Better than Prince Charming. You could, says Shiri, glue a line of gems on the acetate from the charm pack onto the ribbon join. The acetate from the charm pack onto the ribbon join. Yes, I think. I don't really understand. Sounds good though. It doesn't take a lot. Oh, on the circle box, you could pop the charms around there. Is that what you mean? Yes.
Oh, put them around the edges. Yes, absolutely. Oh, yes, of course. Yes.
Thank you, Sam.
Around the seam of the box, yes.
Stephen Nicole says, afternoon, I ordered the charms and the green and red card and everyone and the Christmas scene dies and paper pads and Magical Christmas and the showstopper Holly and Ivor and the showstopper stack of tags. That is a big shop. Well done. And Amanda says, I am in awe. Debbie, those danglies looked amazing.
That's these danglies,
she said,
just in case anyone's just watching.
Debbie, yeah, she says, I would never have given that a thought, so I am about to do my third order of the day. So far, I have got 2 lots of charms.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I do love that idea of putting them onto your acetate. Have we got acetate online, maybe? We need to get some of them, but look how cool they look. I love them. And it just makes something that looks like, I mean, not an ordinary box, but it is just a box, look really expensive and like you've bought it from a little boutique or something like that, doesn't it? So it's a nice way to add those charms to something.
When is a box not a box? When it's got danglies.
Does that apply to people too? Oh, I don't know. Oh, so sorry. Sometimes things just, earrings I meant.
Right. Sound like John Cleese. Right. Let's show you everything. Let's stop talking about danglies and show you everything you need to know. So everything's available individually, and we've got bundles too. So you've got your paper pad bundle. So all these beautiful papers that Debbie has been using today and will be continuing to use are featured in these 2 magnificent paper pads. The one I'm showing you now is called your Winter Berries. Just so many stunning designs in these, and again, layer upon layer upon layer of beautiful detail. Christmas design, there's ornaments, there's all of your Christmas foliage in here, there's sort of subtle snowflake designs running through, you've got your Christmas stockings, there's Christmas bells. It's a really fun sort of standalone paper pad, but as I said earlier on, I really feel like it's one of those paper pads that would mix really nicely into other collections as well. You know, like the Holly and Ivy collection from yesterday. I think, you know, this you could work with this alongside the Holly and Ivy, couldn't you?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, it looked beautiful.
And then the reverse again, as you can see, you've got more sort of bigger patterns and bigger designs. It's basically the background of the designs that you've got on the front. So lots of options there in more of your sort of traditional Christmas colours, lots of reds and greens within that paper pad. And then it comes along with your Winter Forest, which again is absolutely stunning, but this is more of your sort of, I suppose, contemporary colours, more sort of frozen colours in here, more blues in here, more of your sort of snowflakes in here as well. But I love again that you've got layer upon layer of design, beautiful kind of snow flurries. You've got, you know, your Christmas roses in here. You've got Christmas trees covered in snow, and again just layer upon layer of beautiful design as we go through. Even the little jingly bells in there too, which I absolutely love.
I think these are quite magical, the prints in here. That scenery where you're looking through is almost like a magical forest in the snow.
Do you know what?
So lovely.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say, what was that collection? Was it called Once Upon a Time that we did a while back?
Well, I was thinking more the Snow Queen. It looked like that sort of thing. That sort of theme.
Was that last year, Snow Queen?
Snow Queen. It might have been. Yeah, it was in a box, wasn't it? The Snow Queen,
yeah.
Sarah's signature that come in a box.
The one with the dye that you could make her dress
Yes.
with.
Yes. Yeah. I'm thinking this just reminds that. You can imagine that on those papers.
Yeah.
So pretty. Really pretty papers these are.
Again, it goes to show, doesn't it, like the Winter Forest collection, it's a really lovely, oh, that's gorgeous, a really lovely standalone paper pad, but also one that you could certainly work in with lots of other Christmas collections too. So those are the two paper pads, £23.20 or £31.20 if you want to go for those individually, you can. But that's the bundle price on the two. Then we've got a deal of our card blanks and envelopes. You've got 3 packs again here. So in each pack, you get 25 of each of the colours of card blank, and then 25 of each of the colours of the corresponding envelope. So it's 100 pieces in total. I mean, obviously, your craft card and your cream card you're going to use year round, but lovely for more sort of like traditional and vintage Christmas, I think. The craft card is always something people use a lot at Christmas time, Debbie, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing card. In fact, all of these cards are good, and they're really good quality as well. Like the quality of the cardstock, the envelopes, they're amazing.
6 by 6 in size. You're going to get red and green too. So once again, 100 pieces across the collection, 25 of each of the card blanks and the envelopes in more traditional Christmas. And then you've got your pink and your blue as well. I loved your idea actually too, that you might use these year round, but great for new baby cards, new baby projects.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's always something, isn't there, that you could use these for. They're amazing. I'm actually going to use one of the craft card ones in the next demo, but we're not going to be making a card out of it.
Oh, stay tuned. $35.20 or $47.20 for that. So it's in essence, you're getting 300 elements. Great stash builder for that collection. Next is your matte, mirror and glitter. I'll just show you, because last time I showed you the boards. So again, this is a huge sort of stash builder you're going to be getting. A5 size, all right? You're going to be getting the mirror card. And again, this is going to come into its own over Christmas, but the kind of cardstock that you will want year round. And I find that A5 is like a handy size to have for crafts, isn't it, as well?
It's a brilliant size, yeah, because I think most of us, and I think if you look at when you get a piece of card, you cut it down, you're trimming a bit off because you're die cutting it. You want to use it in your embossing folders. Your embossing folders are generally never bigger than an A5. So these are great sizes to have. You haven't got to keep cutting them down. You can use them for your embossing, your die cutting, your mats and layers. Loads of different things you can use them for. Great as well if you're making your wedding invitations.
Absolutely.
Maybe something like that, your stationery.
I think with a lot of these, the gold and the silver, obviously you're going to be using that a lot at Christmas, but the gold and silver you're going to be using right throughout the year as well. And just to show you two, you're going to get 50 sheets each of the silver and gold in your glitter card as well. And as far as I'm concerned, the best glitter card on the market. You get all of the pizzazz, all of the sparkle, but without any of the faff. And as always, it scores beautifully, die cuts beautifully as well. So all of that is included in that bundle. Great stash builder in a handy A5 size. 300 sheets, of course, in total. And then we've also got, well, one of the most popular items on the show, and everything is busy. We've got the charm and chunky ribbon bundle. So within this, you're going to get your 8 different reels of ribbon. So you get 2 meters of each. It's a 2-inch width of each of the different ribbons. And once again, I love the fact that we've got sort of vintage Christmas, contemporary Christmas, and as you said, Debbie, again earlier, use these if you're making new baby cards. Great as well, the ribbons, as you showed, with decorated boxes, but you could use them for decorating your crackers. I mean, even just for popping a ribbon around a present, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And if you really want to use it more, you can wrap them around the backs of your chairs. The pinks, the blues would look nice for your wedding chairs. There'd be, I'll tell you what else you could do with this ribbon as well, which I'm surprised that the design team haven't done. If you grab pieces of your ribbon and loop them, you can make a wreath out of them as well.
I love that idea.
Wreath.
I love it. And to go alongside with that in your bundle, charms. These are brilliant, and on their own, you can get them on their own, they are flying out of the door. I think before you saw them, perhaps, you know, it was a bit like, oh, I wonder what I'm getting here. You're getting 50, but you're getting 25, 2 of each. The quality is amazing. The kind of level of choice that you've got here is amazing too. And I think it's been great to chat about them, Debbie, hasn't it? Because so many people now have gone away with tons of ideas as to how they're going to use them.
Absolutely. There's so much you can do with charms, but I love the ideas that you've all been sending as well, because a little charm bracelet is just going to go a long way when it's handmade. Earrings, your Christmas crackers, using them on the stems of your wine glasses. There's so much you can do with them. But just in your general card making, it elevates everything, doesn't it, when you've got such beautiful charms to use. And they're really good quality as well.
So you get all of those, so 50 charms in total. Will come in a cute little storage box for you, along with all of your ribbon in that bundle for £36 or $43.20. If you love everything that I've just shown you there, then it's the showstopper that you need to go for, because your 11-piece showstopper is, well, it's the best way to buy. It's £120 or $160. Free shipping, of course, on that as well, which is incredible. All options available for you. So if you want to go the whole hog, you can get it all in the showstopper. If you want to pick and choose the bundles, you can. If you just want individuals, like people, a lot of people just buying the charms on their own, you can do that too. Dawn Lavalley says, Lord Charming Ben. I know, right? I feel like I need a crown now or something, like Becky Swan.
Michael
Michael says,
one to fit your swelling head, Ben.
well, that's what Brenda said. She says, don't get a big head, Ben. You'll lose your charm. Lol. Michael says, good afternoon to Debbie and Ben. Another parcel coming today. Looking forward to the Barnsley bombshell on Saturday. No doubt coming home with more. Yes, Debbie's in store, isn't she, on Saturday?
She loves it, doesn't she?
In Chesterfield.
I never get time to do the stores, but she absolutely loves being in the stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to do one before the end of the year. 100%.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
And in fact, isn't it this weekend that they've got the pop-up shop as well?
Oh, the pop-up shop this weekend
so if
up here.
anyone's about in Newton Aycliffe, then
so you can meet people up here.
Pop-up shop. I'm not here, otherwise I would have loved to have come up and done that.
I'm
in Scotland. I'm going to like where Craig normally.
You're going to Scotland?
Going to Scotland.
What do you do to Scotland?
We're going to Edinburgh. We're going to watch the footy.
The footy?
Yeah, we're watching the O's play, so it's like ticking off a stadium. They haven't been to the Edinburgh Stadium, so it's it's a friendly.
Leyton Orient?
Yeah, Leyton Orient.
Who are they playing?
They're playing in Edinburgh Stadium. So, so we're flying up to Edinburgh on Friday, and then we're staying up there. We thought we'd make a weekend of it. Yeah, so we're going to the Edinburgh Castle and the dungeons and doing also a ghost walk we've booked. So be good.
So lots going on, and lots of opportunities to meet lots of your crafty faves. I say Sarah and Leanne at the pop-up shop. I think Lily's going to be there as well, actually. I would have been there, but I'm off to go and get my teeth done in Turkey. But I'm definitely going to do the Chesterfield store, definitely, before the end of the year. Amanda says, Ben, I've been so naughty. Even though I bought the charms and the mirror paper early this morning, I've just been inspired to get the showstopper. I am a hopeless case, and there's still 50 minutes to go. Nah, that's just good shopping, isn't it? And you've got extras of the other bits that you wanted.
And what's nice about this showstopper, I think it could be a first, might be wrong, that we've done a showstopper with all consumables. So they're all going to go. So you need to stock up on those. So getting the showstopper is very savvy, I think.
And Angela Laidlaw Park says, I'm going to the pop-up shop, yippee. In the second hour of the show, I know we've only got 45 minutes left, where's the time gone? Keep commenting. We're going to give away 2 of Debbie's makes at the end of the show. Who's going to see Debbie in Chesterfield this Saturday and who's coming to the pop-up shop? Let me know so we can take a bit of a roll call. Right, what are we going to make next, Debbie?
Either one's going to be amazing. So,
Yeah, it is.
Right, so I'm going to use one of the craft card blanks. So these are brilliant in size. So 6x6, so it's 12 inches long. Literally really good quality. You can decide which side you want to use, really doesn't matter. You've got more of a sort of smoother side and more of a sort of rougher side, as you'd expect with craft card. What I also love about them is why I say they're good quality. As soon as you fold it, Ben, they're the exact measurements.
Yes.
And I say that because I have had cards where you've had to like move it across a little bit and then you've got to do it. So I love the fact that as soon as you fold it, it's ready to fold straight away.
Yeah.
But we're not going to make a card out of it. No.
No?
We want to do something different.
Ah.
So what I'm going to do is take my scoreboard, one of my favourite boxes to do because it's super easy. We're going to put a little mark at 3 inches because that's half of our 6 inches. We're going to turn it round. We're going to put the same little mark at 3 inches at the top. And then using this black line down the board, we're going to go to that line and just literally off that line. So where I've put that dash, the last piece I like to put towards the left-hand side of my black line. And then the first part of the black line, I put the end of my crease. And why I say that is because it means it will fold beautifully, still allowing for the crease in the middle. And then we're going to do the same on this side. So going from this side to the end there. And it's just allowing me to have enough crease room. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. So taking that little line, placing it to
So that's
our
why,
next
again, the black
one.
line's so handy, isn't it?
It's so handy,
Drawn on
yes.
the board.
And you do have to burnish it a couple of times because it's really good quality cardstock. So I'm going to burnish that. So once we've done that, we can then fold those pieces in. So you can see that's perfect then to allow for that fold. Then we're going to do the other side. So just down like so, and the other side. So what these are creating is either nice little tree hangers for the tree for Christmas presents, like tree presents. You do tree presents at all?
Yes, we do. So you have during your Christmas dinner?
Yes.
Yes.
You have your normal presents and then you do
A little
tree ones.
a little something in the tree.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so pleased that someone else does that.
So these would be cool if you've got little tree presents. They would fit a pair of socks in, some chocolates, whatever you want to put in there, some jewellery, hang off the tree. So that's your little box. So super easy to make out of your card blank, would you believe, which is amazing. And then what I did is I've got another piece. So out of our texture, do you remember we did the naturals or the neutrals in the 12 by 12? I just halved that down because that's exactly the same size as my card. And then I remade this and then trimmed this out, but I made it slightly smaller. So I trimmed this piece out because then I drew round my papers. And then that gives me the perfect mat and layers to put inside here, so we can now decorate. And if you wanted to, you could do your sides. I'm not worried about doing the sides, I just want to do the top and bottom. So we're going to stick these ones to our front.
Details on the screen for your paper pads as well. Sorry, Debbie.
That's okay. I was going to say, so it's a really easy way of doing your mats and layers by just making another one and trimming it out. So, oh, we're right on the end of that one. Get one more little bit out of it till the, little bit more.
Might be one of the ones I had last night. How many problems I had with me glue last night, didn't I?
But you had all blocked nozzles on your glue.
Oh, I did.
Now this one literally has come to the end though, so I'm literally trying to get that last bit out before the silver piece appears.
Hi to Helen Stewart. It says I couldn't resist the papers and the Merry Christmas die from yesterday. You will see very shortly. Angela's going to the pop-up shop. Michael says, yes, Ben, you must do a demo day at the Chesterfield store. Then we and Hercule must meet you one day. And Kirsty D says, I will be visiting the pop-up shop. My niece is very excited about going, although she's a bit annoyed that she is not going to see Ben. Aww, next time. I'm sure if
that literally is. Oh no, I was going to say you don't travel. You go on Friday, don't you?
Because we're flying from Bristol. So yeah, we travel down on Friday and we fly on the Saturday.
Right.
Yeah.
So once you've got this far, so you can see we've got our nicely decorated box. On this side, then all I do is if you grab your pokey tool, and what you're going to do is just hold that together where it would go each side, and just about central, you're just going to literally turn it. So just mind your finger, make sure that when you turn it, your finger's not behind it. And then we're going to do exactly the same the other side, so hold it where it would be shut. And then again, just central. I'm twisting this because it's quite hard to go through those two pieces of cardstock, but it will go through. Just a case, keep turning. If you've got a little screwdriver, something like that, it would do the same trick, and that's going to create the holes. And then all I've done here, Ben, is I've just put one of the little charms, I've threaded it, the little reindeer, through my ribbon. So, and then what we're going to do is tie that on. So with this, just because it doesn't matter, this isn't the ribbon we've got on the show, I just found a blue piece of ribbon that I could pop through. We're going to just thread that through one piece, like so. Oh, I did it. I thought that was too good to be true. I thought that went through first time, and then it popped out. So let's do one piece and that one as well.
I love the fact that you've just taken a standard card blank and created this out of it. So again, it gives you a lot of choice with the card blanks to do this kind of thing, doesn't it? Like, see how quickly you can make these stunning little boxes.
Yeah, so quickly. And then it's just a case that I'm going to open that one a bit so I can see where I'm putting this one. And this one might be a little bit more trickier because we've put it the opposite way, where the hole's gone through. There we go. Like so. So now we've got our little charm in place at the side of here, so it makes it look expensive then looking. And then we're just going to pop that on like so and tie that one. So I'm just going to turn that round, tie that one together, and then just use that one like so. And then I'm just going to make that a bit shorter so it looks a little bit more pleasing to the eye. So a little smaller bow. And then we can trim those ones off, like so. And then what I want to do is bring in this die, which is a beautiful die. So this one is from the Holly and the Ivy. We love it, don't we? It's like our new favourite die.
Yeah.
So gorgeous. If you didn't get the collection, it's still in stock, so please go and have a look at that. We will look at it tonight, but if you do want to just cherry pick and go for this die, it is a beautiful die.
I think it's one of the best Christmas dies we've ever done.
I know, it's so nice, isn't it? So I'm using, and the other good thing about this is, you know, this is the cardstock that we've got on, the mirror cardstock. What's nice about this, it's a nice gold. There's some really, and I hate to say it, there's some really tacky golds out there that don't look very nice. They're a little bit yellowy, look a little bit, dare I say, cheap looking.
Okay. Not here though.
Not here, no. I think this one is beautiful. It looks expensive. I love that we do the matte mirror card and that shiny mirror card. You'll be using this, all of those cardstock for a long, long time. But this cuts out beautifully, but the reason I wanted to cut it and show you is just how well this cuts out that mirror cardstock. Now look at this. That is gorgeous. Let me just bring in a piece of card so you can see it a little bit better onto there. Look how gorgeous.
Just a gorgeous die, that.
Just that on a card is
exactly
amazing,
right,
isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. So you absolutely want that in your life. So beautiful one. So let's just pop that one out of the way. And then all I'm going to do, because we've used some craft card out of the card blank, I've also cut that again out of just some of our craft card, so it'll match beautifully. And then all we're going to do, I'm not sure which one to put on, I think we might put the mirror one onto that actually.
Yeah, okay.
And then we're going to have that on the front of our box. In fact, which is the least pattern side? Or do we want it the other way? Let's have a look. No, I think definitely the craft card at the back. So let's pop our dots onto here. So it's just a case of putting those dots.
A bit of the red behind the gold as well would look quite nice.
It would look very nice. Or
go on, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, or a sort of dark navy.
Oh,
like
yes.
So, or a white even would make it pop. But I wanted to just carry on with that sort of theme of the craft card. And then we're just going to stick this to the front of our box.
Babsy says this box perfect for advent calendars, quick and easy. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah, again, if you did want to go down that route, of course, within the cardstock, you will get 25 card blanks in your craft card and 25 card blanks in the cream, so you could do that. All Things Wonderful says Yodel has just arrived, my 10 for 10. I love everything. I saved a small fortune. Got 50 packs of dies. 50 for 50. 50 for 50.
Oh my goodness. I've seen a lot of people stash with that.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I've seen loads on Facebook. And there we go. So we've got our little charm on the side of our box there, which is absolutely beautiful. I know, how cute is that? And then we've got our front there decorated beautifully with that Merry Christmas. But just how easy are those boxes? I absolutely love that. And it's out of a card blank.
And you just picture that hanging on the Christmas tree or nestled within the tree. You know, as a little Christmas tree gift. Janice says, my mum always saved the tree presents till Boxing Day so that we still had the magic of Christmas. That's a nice idea, actually.
Yeah, very nice.
Kerry Johnson says, the craft paper with those blues looks so good together. And Dawn LaValle says, I wish I lived in England. I would be there too. I will in spirit. I think whether you want to go to the Chesterfield store or the pop-up shop, I'm sure there will be videos. I'm sure there will be behind-the-scenes stuff, especially, you know, with Sarah at the pop-up shop. I mean, she'll probably do the whole thing live anyway, knowing Sarah. She's never off social media, so you'll probably get the full experience. If you love the matte mirror and the glitter card collection, so it's all A5 in size, just to show you, again, what you are going to be getting. We've obviously just chopped these down for you so you can see, but you will get 50 sheets A5 of the gold, 50 sheets A5 of that silver in that beautiful mirror. You also get 50 sheets of each in the matte mirror, which I absolutely love. I just think it's got that real kind of expensive feel about it. And as Debbie was touching on, you know, nothing cheap about our cardstock. It is absolutely stunning. Top notch. And you're also going to receive the glitter cardstock too. It's our encapsulated glitter card. All the sparkle, all the fun, but none of the faff and fuss. So 300 sheets of A5 festive mirror and glitter card for just £35.20 or $47.20. That is one of the many bundles that we've got. And like we said, best thing to do is shop the day, shop the show for all of the deals. If you love everything, it's the showstopper that you go for, but do pick and choose. Just a word of warning as well, if the charms are on your radar, we are very, very busy for those charms, so get those checked out. And when we come back, we'll squeeze in another demo. Any more questions you've got, anything else you want to see, feel free to fire any requests and questions our way. We'll squeeze in another demo, and also keep commenting because 2 of you are going to win one of Debbie's projects before the end of the show. We'll meet you back here in about 4 minutes' time.
In early on the morning to work, set up all my cameras, all my TV monitors, make sure the lights are on, check off some things before the show. After the last show, we'll need to make sure everything's switched off, ready for the next day. Then I get to go home, I just watch some TV, watch some movies or something when I'm making some food, and then go to sleep. The best part of my day is probably going live for the first time, like the first show of the day. I enjoy it, it's just fun. Get to warm up into the day. It's when everyone's saying good morning, everyone's chatting on the live chats, so yeah. I'd say night owl, but I'm also up quite early, so both. Shower at night time. Coffee, but I like iced coffees more than hot. Savoury breakfast. Masterclass. Definitely my headphones, helps with the bus rides. I like noodles, but it has to be done properly in a pan, whacking an egg, spring onions, all the trimmings. Mad by J Park. I check the bus timetable so I can get home.
When I'm working, it's quite busy because I have to get up really early to come in if I'm going to be travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend a lot of time in bed. The best part of my day is when we come in and I get to see everybody. I really enjoy being up here. It's really nice to see all my friends, and this is my happy place. I do like to see everyone, and also, of course, if Christina's in, I'm getting my breakfast from Christina before I start the day. Early riser without a doubt. Never a night owl. I'm in bed at 9. Bath at night, shower in the morning. I'm very clean. Tea, the tea man. Both. I like pancakes with bacon and maple syrup. Craft along because there's always a softer side to craft along. My phone. Life is my phone. Yeah, the phone and the dog. Unless they're coming up here and I can't bring the dog in. My favourite lunch isn't lunch. My favourite lunch is afternoon tea. That's what I'd like. A selection of sandwiches, some scones, or scones, some cream and jam, and some little cakes. But I couldn't have it every day because I'd be the size of a house. Oh, that changes with the moment. My favourite song at the moment is Natasha Bedingfield, Written. Or make myself a cup of tea and go and have a bath.
Welcome back, everybody. Loved the box, says Kathy Miles on Facebook. Linda says, a beautiful box. And Jerry Johnson says, I may try one of those boxes today. Dawn Valley says, yay, for Debbie's demos. She makes it look so easy. Well, hopefully, when you run this show back and you try for yourself, you will be able to follow Debbie's expert tuition and find it nice and easy for yourself. That's the hope.
And they are easy. I've not done anything complicated. As long as you've got a scoreboard, honestly, anybody, and I truly believe that anybody can do it.
Mary Beth Doyle says, I made 60 of those boxes from the Floral Elegance paper pad. No mat and layers needed that way. They were for tray favours at the care centre. That's a really, really lovely idea.
That's so nice.
And yeah, they are, as Debbie's just demonstrated, nice and easy for you to be able to try at home as well. So give them a go. And as always, if you do try stuff out, particularly anything that Debbie's done in this show, make sure you tag Debbie in anything that you pop into the Facebook group so we could all have a little bit of a look and a see. I must just mention the charms, by the way. These are absolutely flying. You can get them in the showstopper, you can get them in the bundle with your ribbon, but a lot of people are just going, I want the charms on their own and getting more. So people are going showstopper and then getting the charms bumper pack. A lot of people going for the ribbons and the charms and then getting another set of the charms. It's 25 different designs you've got within the little box that you're going to get, and you get 2 of each of those designs. And we're right across it, aren't we? Snowflakes and Christmas trees and the Christmas mittens and stockings and Santa and Rudolph and snowmen. It's all there. £15.99. What do we say, Johnny? 31p per charm. Bonkers that. $19 rather than 96 if you're a platinum member too. I would be stocking up on them because I think out of everything those will probably be the first items in this show to sell out. We've got 20 minutes or so to go. Keep the comments flying in. Still chance for you to win one of Debbie's makes. We'll be giving away 2 at the end of the show, one of which we have yet to see. So what are you going to make, Debbie?
Right, we're going to do another box. I know I'm sticking to sort of that theme, but I was trying to think of things that we could do with the card blanks, because we all know that we fold a card blank in half and we know that that's our card blank and we can make something with. So I wanted to try and do a show where we could do something different. So I thought, how could I make another box using this? So this is what I've come up with. So using my box, we want the box base side, so I'm turning it round again, so at the bottom it says box base. I'm going to score on 3 of the sides, and we're going to score at half an inch. So coming down half an inch, and then on the longest part half an inch, and I'm coming down on this one half an inch as well. Now, let's pop that to the side, and then I'm going to bring in my guillotine, because we're going to trim off this section, or either one of the half inches. I've only scored it, so I know exactly where to cut it off. So we're going to cut that off, and have that like so. Now you're going to do this twice. So you're going to use 2 of your card blanks, and then what we're going to do, we're going to create this into our box. Now you know what I like to do, I always like to burnish over the top of the shorter side, and it keeps it really straight. So that's all we're doing now, is we're just turning our largest piece over the smallest piece, and then we're going to create this as our box side. So all you want to do, this middle section here, I'm going to just cut a triangle in, and then we're going to cut that piece off so you can see our beveled edge straight away there, and then we're just going to come in onto those 2 edges and that one. And you're going to do that twice. So you're going to have, and in fact I need to do it just the other way, it doesn't matter because it's the same one, and I'll show you the reason being in a second. So just folding them over, and this is where you know it's good cardstock, because you don't have any creases in here, you don't have no cracking. It's just amazing cardstock that you've got in there, that you can fold that multiple times backwards and forwards, and you don't get no cracking on there. So once you've got one, you then have another one. So I bring in another one, so as you can see exactly the same. So these 2 now will be able to stick together, so you can see where I'm going. That's now creating that box side. So that's going to come up like this. Yeah. So that's our 2 pieces, but I do want to bring something else in, and again bring it into the mix, because it is on the website, you'll be able to find it, is this Christmas Jolly Holly. I love this style. You know how much I was loving this one yesterday. So I thought this would be lovely as maybe a light up box or an ornament in your home. So what I want to do with this is going to be the front. So we're going to die cut just the central part into the front here. So I'm just going to place it onto there, and then we're just going to use some low tack tape to tape that down. So just a little bit on each side. I like to just, especially when it's onto my cardstock, I like to just take, it's just the oils on your hand, so it doesn't stick or take away our card top. And then we're going to take our, where's my Gemini plates? There we go, and we're just going to die cut that in.
Just whilst you're talking plates, Margaret's asked, a little bit off subject, but it's fine. What's the plate combination for the foam, double-sided foam, she says, to put the dies on?
Double-sided foam, it'd be the same as if you're just using thin metal cutting dies, it would be the same as any other. Okay. So exactly the same. So you would use your base cutting mate, then you'd put your foam down, your die on top, then your plastic shim, your magnetic shim, and then your top plate on top of that.
Thank you.
Yeah, and that will cut that out. So this will cut out, you can see, no problem whatsoever. And again, I wanted to die cut it because I wanted to show you just how beautifully this cardstock die cuts out. Look at this.
Wow.
I know, it's amazing. And it keeps the structure really well. Yeah. So let's just take those last bits out. Look at that. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. You can see it better like that. So once you've got that one, let's just take all those pieces out. Just making sure all our pieces come out there, and then we can make our box. So I did it in the green because I figured that this beautiful sort of forest green goes really well with the papers, one of the paper pads, and also the golds as well. The golds just work really well. So I've die cut all my pages. So I've used 2 of the pages in the book. And just done these 5 1/4 inch square, which are going to fit beautifully all the way around our box. And I also want to put them on the inside of the box as well, because they're just going to look really nice. So the other thing we want to do is we want to create a lid for this as well. So what I've done is I've created a piece of card. Now this is 5 1/2, no it's not, it's 6 1/2 inch square. And then we're going to, I've lost my scoreboard, there it is. So with the scoreboard, so you remember when I scored this, I turned my scoreboard round and we scored it on the box base side. Yes. So this time we're going to score on the lid side, because this is the lid. So it works in the same way as doing our traditional boxes with the sides that come up. Doing it this way works the same way, but we're going to score now on the box lid side at 1/2 inch. And this way it's going to give me the same dimensions at the inside of the box as it does when we put our box together. So doing exactly the same as we did before. So I like to fold over the largest piece onto the edge. it just keeps that smaller edge nice and straight. So you're just going to do that on all of the sides.
There's a lot of love coming through for these demos because, and it's like Sharon in Rugeley in Staffordshire says, I love the paper pads, amazing Debbie, but I love the idea of using card blanks to make a box. That is genius. And Rosalind says, what a great way to use the card blanks as well. It is brilliant because I think a lot of people will go, okay, well, I'm building up my stash here, got loads of card blanks, I can simply just grab, tent fold, away I go and create lovely cards, which is fine. But this is showing you all those different things that you can do too, thus making the card blanks even more viable because you're doing things like Debbie's showing you. So I think these are brilliant demos because you could have quite easily just made some pretty cards, but I suppose showing the versatility of what you can do with the card blanks is even better for our viewers, isn't it? Because they're getting more out of what they're buying.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I know that predominantly it's what we do, we make cards, and it's why we have the card blanks, but it's also just nice because especially for Christmas we always need gift boxes.
Exactly.
And we spend a lot of money. Gift boxes are really expensive, they're not cheap, so to be able to make your own I think is a really good way of doing it. And so I think if you did want to go for multiples of your card blanks as well, because then you can use them for boxes and mats and layers and your cards.
And then you can match up your gift boxes with your cards.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Which I think is a great idea.
Yeah, that's going to look beautiful. Yeah, so they are really good. So I wanted to just give you a variation of different ideas of how you can do them. And I love making boxes, Ben. It's one of my things that I really love. I like working out how you do something.
Yeah.
I tend to just use, I've got lots of scrap paper. I'm quite lucky. My daughter works for a printers. So whenever they get scrap pieces of card and paper and that, she just gives me, I just say, I'll bring them home and she'll give them to me. So, which are really good. So what I'm going to do, I think that piece was for my inner, I'm not sure whether I took a piece of that. So take this one, I'm going to pop that on the top. So, and again, I've made my own rookie mistake there. Normally put these on when, before I put my box together, but I haven't. So, but it doesn't matter because it's quite a small box in depth. I can then just turn it round and just burnish it on the inside.
Janet says, boxes are my favourite thing to make. I started off making boxes and have now progressed to cards.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that is sort of the other way around, isn't it? But however you do it. Looks great already, says Suzanne Dawn. And Dawn says, great show and Debbie's ideas are awesome. We must say also hello to Tina Bass, who joins us from rainy West Yorkshire. I think it's raining everywhere, isn't it, pretty much in the UK today? Oh, is it raining at Wimbledon as well? Oh dear.
Mind you, I was just going to say that they've got a roof now at Wimbledon, didn't they?
I've not watched any of the tennis this year. Just not sort of bypassed me completely.
So all we're going to do here, Ben, I'm actually going to, because it is a box that we're doing, I'm going to bring in my tacky glue just on the seams because I want this to be stuck down properly. Yeah. So we're just going to put a little bit, and always use your little glue bottle because that's going to give you precision and not put too much down, because if you have too much down, it'll just seep out the edges. So make sure that you've got your seam, and I mean your fold, your score line in view. So that will turn round. Just going to turn that over, make sure that we've got that completely down. And if you do have a little bit of glue just sort of splurging out, just give that a rub because it's just clear glue, it will dry. So, and then I'm just going to make sure that that is going to bend. So you want to do that as well. So I can see that slightly over that piece, just adjust it, which is a good thing with having a wet glue. There we go. And then we can put the rest of our papers down.
Helen says, this show has given me a lot of ideas and inspiration. Thank you, Debbie. And Janelle says, since I have a day off, I will be heading to my craft room in a few hours to have a play with all of my new goodies that have come from Crafter's Companion in the last few weeks. I can't wait. I think a lot of people have had deliveries of dies, haven't they, over the course of the last few weeks. I think a lot of people will be having deliveries of charms and all of this amazing cardstock as well over the course of the next few weeks too, because we are very busy. right across the board, and I'll remind you on everything when we finish. We're nearly done, just over what, we've got about 10, 15 minutes left.
It's crazy, isn't it, how
Flows,
quickly
isn't
the
it?
time goes. But I'm so pleased that you're loving the ideas, because when you've got embellishments, it's really nice to be able to use them. Right, now just be mindful of where you want to put your papers on the inside, because I don't want to put a pattern piece behind here. So I'm just checking that when that's closed, looking through the box, here I want to put a piece of mirror cardstock. I think it was this one here. Yeah, we're going to put the mirror cardstock at the back, which will reflect. And this will be a really nice one to do if you're putting lights inside.
Yeah.
So, and what I'd also recommend as well, Ben, is doing your lights. If you're putting lights inside, that was that back one, wasn't it? Yes. If you're putting lights inside, you might be better off putting them in beforehand, before you put your box together, 'cause it's a lot easier to sort of do if you're going to stick them around the inside. And then I'm also going to just place these on the side walls. And in fact, I'm going to use the back side of the papers. Sorry, I'm always calling them the back side. Doesn't sound right, but it's just what comes out. Because these are a bit lighter on the back of the papers. So we'll pop them in there like
the reverse.
So. And they'll reflect beautifully as well in that in the mirror cardstock.
Apparently Scotland's the place to be today. Sunny, says Geraldine just now, on the west coast of Scotland.
What's it going to be like in Edinburgh Friday, Saturday and Sunday? Oh, and Monday. That's what I need to find out. I am going home and then going, but it's because we're flying. Yes, we're flying.
Where are you flying from?
We're flying from Stansted.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's only an hour up the road, Stansted, from us. So what I've also done is I've created a base. So now my base, I know that my circumference of this is going to be 5.5 inches.
Yeah.
So we're just going to mat and layer this in. This is the last thing that you would put in, but I'm just getting this ready with my mats and layers before we put our box together.
You'll need to pack a cagoule.
Oh, is it going to be raining?
Yes. Friday looks okay, but the rest of the weekend sort of, well, light rain.
So the rain's going to be heading from here up north,
I think you're
further up.
Yeah, you're following it up there.
So once we've got to this stage, I should have done that after. Oh, you couldn't do it after. Well, I suppose we could, but it's just that you'll see that little tab, but it won't matter. Yeah, I don't think we'll be out much. We'll be in the pubs, won't we?
Oh, yeah, of course. I know where it won't be raining. Turkey. I don't like to talk about it too much, but...
I think you should. It's lovely to go on holiday. I'm very jealous.
Marmaris, Johnny, check it out. I think we're mid-30s, I think. Something like that. It's going to be wham.
Very, very nice. It's about 35 degrees, isn't it, at the moment?
37 on Sunday.
37 degrees.
You should have just heard what producer Johnny told me.
That's actually probably too hot to sit out.
Gee whiz. What's it going to be, Monday, 38? I don't even know. What's that in F?
Very hot.
100
I've done that wrong.
degrees.
I'm just going to take that glue away because I have... where's my kitchen towel? I'll show you in a minute.
I'll be sat under a palm tree with me floppy hat on, I think, with a cold beer. Going, oh, I wish I was back home, it's too hot.
That's why I was thinking to myself when I was doing this, I did this a different way. So I didn't go wrong like I've just done. I turn them inside out. So you turn one of these the opposite way. And then when you come to gluing, we're gluing in here, like so. And at the so we're actually gluing the tabs on the inside. And then just across here. And again, I'm using tacky glue.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do is then when we turn it upside down and push those tabs back round, they will be now on the inside. So we're going to place them on the inside, turn these ones over like so. And then once you've got those in, turn that over, and then your piece that you've cut out, which is 5.5 inches, literally slots in to your box at the bottom. So as long as you cut it properly, I was thinking they'd all please fit. But we're just going to pop that down, just going to push those sides in, and then you've got the perfect base there for the bottom. So I'm just going to make sure that we go round like so. You could put some acetate on if you wanted to, or vellums even.
Oh yes.
Like so, but that gives you can see. And then if you wanted to, you could put another piece of card at the bottom, which would secure that even more. And then you've got your lid. So your lid should fit perfectly over the top. There we go, like so. And then all I've got then, now this is what I was telling you about. Do you remember I was saying about your ribbons if you cut them? So I've cut them in half to make a littler bow. But then what I've done, look at the little thread that comes off of the ribbon. So if I just pull the top of the ribbon, like here, I can see at the top, it will pull a little thread off like that. And I've used that thread to tie the little charm around the actual ribbon.
Is that just one thread that's holding that?
Yeah, it's
charm?
the little thread that's holding
cool.
that around. Yes, thread, not Fred.
Fred. Hello, Fred.
Little Fred. Yeah, how super cute is that? So use that, tie those. It looks a little bit more distressed. And then we're going to place that onto our box. But I've also cut out the Merry Christmas again. But this time I've done it in the shiny cardstock and I've done it in the cream cardstock to match the lid as well. So we're just going to glue those together. So let's just pop those in. And I think I'm going to pop that over the top, yes. I'm just going to put some dots of glue just very quickly to stick those ones on.
There's been a lot of love today, Debbie, for these projects. Karen
well, it's
says,
something different, isn't it?
Says, I love all the 3D projects. I'll be saving the show. Vanessa says, I'm loving the demo. I love the showstoppers available today. Had to get them. Great prices. Rosalind says, video saved. This project has all of my favourite elements. Favourite colour, green, mirror card, beautiful paper, and using the large dies. So plenty of people, I think, will be coming back to this and recreating.
So pleased. And then we're going to just pop this one on top. So again, just put a little bit of glue. And then we'll pop our ribbon on, and then that box is finished as well. I'm glad we managed to get the 4 done, because they're boxes. You sort of never know time-wise if you've got enough time. But I'm going to pop that up on the top.
We know all about crafting against the time, Debbie, don't we?
We certainly do, yes, Ben. We're becoming experts at it.
Well, I don't know about that. You might be.
And then let's just place our little bow on the top there. And we've got our little gem. There we go. If I turn that round, and you can imagine if you've got lights in there, you'll be able to see through there a lot more. So if I put it to the lights there, look at that. And then you've got your beautiful box all the way around with those gorgeous papers, and then the top is decorated beautifully as well. And if I just quickly show you, I'm going to show you, I made a pink one to check it worked first. So this is the pink one. So
I love that.
The same, but made out of the pink box, and a little sneaky peek of something that might be coming up, some lovely papers, but they match really well with the pink that was coming up. So I done a little Christmas pink box.
I think I like the pink even more.
Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? And that's so any of those card blanks, you can make any of those colours in the boxes.
It's great to reiterate that.
Green one, they look amazing.
The blue, you got the light blue as well. I'll show you that.
Yeah.
Just to reiterate, if you have just joined us as well, please rewind, because if you're thinking, oh, just use standard cards, no, Debbie's made the card blanks that we're showing you here. Incredible, right? I think the whole point was obviously to show you, yes, you are getting, take the pink and the blue here, for example, 25 of the card blanks, each of the card blanks, so 50 in total with the 50 envelopes to match. So, yes, a great stash builder, but the kind of things that you can make with these as well, I just think is incredible. And you're going to get the pink and the blue. You've got your traditional Christmas in the green and the red. Again, 25 of each of the colours of card blanks, and then 25 each of the envelopes to match with those. And then, of course, the craft card as well. So 25 each of the card blanks in those colours, and then 25 each of the envelopes to go with two. Both the holly and the Merry Christmas dies are stunning, says Shiri. Rose says the box would make a perfect table centrepiece. And Brenda just saying pretty in pink. Some fantastic demos today. As I say, a lot of you have saved the show. A lot of you are going to come back to it and attempt some of the projects as well. Thank you for all of the comments, by the way. We've had tons and tons of comments over the course of the show. We have picked our 2 winners. So we will be giving away 2 of the projects over the, well, to the 2 of you that have won. So the 2 people that have won, one on Facebook and one on YouTube. Our winner on Facebook is Sharon Harrison. Yes,
Yay.
Congratulations, Sharon.
Sharon, you can have this box. I'm going to send this one out to you.
With the danglies. Yay. Sharon, that is yours. And then also on YouTube, Wendy Graham. Wendy.
Wendy, I'm going to send you this triangular box.
Ah,
There we
super
go.
cute. You need to message us ctvprizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk. That is for you, Sharon and Wendy. And I believe if you do comment later on in the show tonight, we are going to be doing it once again. A few people, including Stephen as well, Debbie, just saying, would you be able to pop up the measurements on Facebook again for those projects?
Yes, absolutely.
cool.
I'll do it after the show, yes.
Right, quick look at the showstopper, really quick because we're almost out of time. So the showstopper is all of the paper pads, well, both of the paper pads. You get both of these, which is the beautiful Winter Forest. So you've got all sorts of Christmas covered off here because you've got the beautiful sort of contemporary Christmas, like that frosty sort of blue, and then you're also going to get your 36 double-sided sheets in your Winter Berries. Now the Winter Berries is more of your sort of greens and your reds, more of a traditional sort of vintage Christmas, but once again beautiful designs that, you know, as we've seen, are great for mats and layers for your cards, but great also to, you know, make mats and layers for those gift boxes as well, which you can make this year. Great standalone pads, as I've said, but also I think pads that will work really nicely alongside other Christmas collections that you might have or are going to pick up over the course of the next few weeks. Those are included in the showstopper. The envelopes and card blanks, again, which I showed you a few minutes ago, those are also included. So you get 100 in each bundle, so 25 of each of the card blanks and 25 each of the envelopes to go with those. So in the cream and the craft, the red and the green, and then the blue and the pink. Alongside that, you are also going to get your big bundles of the mirror card. So you're getting the glitter cardstock, which is in the silver and the gold. So you get 50 sheets of the silver, 50 sheets of the gold, and you do get them in A5 size as well. We've just chopped them down so you can see them on the boards nice and easily. Then you're going to get 50 sheets of silver, 50 sheets of gold in that amazing matte mirror, and then again 50 sheets of silver and 50 sheets of gold in the highly reflected mirror card. And then that is not all, because then alongside that you are also going to be receiving your chunky ribbon and charm collection. So 2 meters of each of the colours, so the pink and the blue and the stripy pink and blue as well. And you're also getting the red and the green and the stripy red and green, plus all of those fantastic charms. 50 of them, there's 25 on the board, you get 2 of each within the bundle. That, folks, is the showstopper, which has proved so popular. £120 or $160 if you're platinum. That's your free shipping as well. And of course, don't forget, if you do decide that you want to go for anything individually, you can. We've got bundles available. All the things I've just shown you are available in smaller bundles, and if you just want to go for individuals as well, you can do that too. Those charms are just something you need to keep your eye on because they are very popular. Debbie, thank you. I think the word for the show was inspirational.
Oh, I'm so pleased. I've loved doing all those projects, and yeah, make sure you get those, the paper pads, the ribbons, the charms, everything, because you could be making projects like that as well. Amazing.
Massive thank you to Debbie. Thank you to all the team, actually. It's been a wonderful show. We will be back tonight live at 5. Launch party with the return of the 3D flowers, folders and dies, magical day, myths and legends, and we'll have a little sit-down chat as well to finish off your day too. If you want more crafty fun, head over to HSN, our US viewers. Craig is going to be there in just a couple of minutes' time, so go and keep him company, and then join us back here at 5 o'clock. That is midday Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Until then, bye for now.